at Riverside.
Hey, we want to thank y'all again for tuning in to the Guy Lingo podcast with your host Big Mo and me, Platinum Cash. We got a really great show tonight on this vibrant summer evening out here in the Pacific Northwest. It was a celebration, is the show for tonight. As we all did this week on the 4th of July as it's gone by and went. So let's get right into it this next hour and a half. But before we do it, Big Mo, did you know today was National Fried Chicken Day?
There's a National Fried Chicken Day.
Yeah, I just found out today.
What exactly does that mean?
So you know how on some days you know how they give out, like if it's that day they give you like a free burger. They ain't giving out free chicken. I know that for a fact. I look, and all they're giving you is a better deal. But you know what I had today instead of fried chicken?
What you
I
had?
had pizza. Because I didn't know it was a National Fried Chicken Day till I had already ordered pizza.
So wait, so they got a National Fried Chicken Day. There's a day for everything.
There is, and I'm trying to figure out who comes up with these days.
Because I'm curious, what day is Grape Soda Day?
And like, why do you get to decide who has that day or not? Or do you get to go? You have to go around and you got to get people to sign a signature on, like, oh yeah, we all agree on that day too.
Well, why they ain't giving out free chicken?
I don't know. Well, I know why.
They could have gave a free 6-piece.
Oh no, they ain't giving that out. Nuggets. They'll give you some nuggets. They ain't give you no free fried chicken though.
I did not know. You know there's a day. I don't know. Whoever comes out with this stuff, I'm really curious. What makes today National Fried Chicken Day?
July 6th. You know you done did ribs and all that stuff. Burgers and hot dogs for the 4th, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. They figured by July 6th. You need to go back to eating that fried chicken again. That's just my guess. I don't know.
Hey, I guess that's how you figure it out, man. I mean, that's just kind of how you got to look at it, right?
National Fried Chicken Day. Wow. Yeah, they got days for everything.
Well, I'm curious, chat. Who all in the chat cooked chicken today? I know I didn't have chicken in my household, so. For National Fried Chicken Day, I'm curious.
Their advertising is horrible. If you ask me, they didn't advertise very well.
Well, I haven't seen it. I didn't know today was National Fried Chicken Day.
Maybe it's just where we're located.
Only day I'm aware of is 7-Eleven.
If it was in the South, we would have saw this all over the place.
Bro, I grew up in the South. I ain't never hear about National Fried Chicken Day on July 6th.
It started after you moved. Okay. It didn't start when you were younger. Of course, if you would have learned about it in school.
So this next gen created the National Fried Chicken Day?
Like I said, we would have learned about it in school. Did you guys know today was National Fried Chicken Day? You would have went home and every day that day you had fried chicken.
I don't know. In my eyes, every day is Chicken Day, but Fried Chicken Day is a special day, I guess.
Yeah, so what about the regular chicken? Like baked chicken day? Is there a baked chicken day?
I'm curious. Or grilled chicken day? Is it a grill day? Every holiday is a grill day. I guess that's why they don't. That's why they don't give you no. That's why they don't give you no grill day.
If somebody can tell me who determines these days, like where are they at? I would like to get on the committee. I would like to be in charge of something. I want to come up with some days.
What day you gonna give me an example on a day you gonna come up with?
It's like everything's a yes day or like a no day. Like the whole day is just no. It's like so nobody's not going anywhere. So don't ask me for nothing. Don't go nowhere. Don't do nothing because it's just no.
So you gonna come up with a no day?
Yeah, the whole day is just no. Like you getting paid today? No. So why you even ask me? You already know today's a no day. So you just go about your business. You don't bother nobody because you already know it's a no day.
So no one bothers you.
Yeah, nobody bothers nobody because you already know it's a no day.
But what happens if you got to go to the store and you can't find something and you ask somebody for help and they say no? What are you gonna do at that point?
Hey, sorry, lady, you caught me on the wrong day. Some people say that anyway. Hey, you caught me on the wrong day, so you just let them know. Hey, I apologize.
No,
but today is just a no day.
A no day, and then what does yesterday's look like?
Hey, you can still say no and direct them to somewhere.
But here's the thing: they're gonna say no too because it's a no day.
Oh, well, they're gonna be lost. That's why I say you don't go nowhere. You
You
just
don't need
stay
to be on
home.
that.
This is
You don't need to be on that committee, bro. You don't- I'm rejecting your application before you even
that's just
try
one off the fly. If I had some real time to actually come up with some thinking about it, I'd have some better days.
A no day and a yes day. Oh man,
I would
boys, spouses, girlfriends, they'll eat you alive on a
like a
yes day.
like a ride day. Like you ain't got to drive someone else gonna pick you up all day.
But how you gonna determine who the driver?
Hey, somebody they didn't know there was a day. Like they didn't know fried chicken was a day. They're just driving you. They just, hey, at the end of the day, you be like, "Hey, man, you got me some gas?" No, man, today was National
Yeah.
Ride Day. Thank you. They be mad as hell. You done rode them
National
around the
Fried
whole
Chicken
time.
Day. I don't know who come up with that stuff, but National Fried Chicken Day. First of all, in the heat of the summer, nobody want to turn their stove on and fry no chicken in the heat.
You do if you got AC.
Yeah, you can still have AC. You still don't want to fry.
Um, I ain't made no fried chicken, so I can't talk in a while. I done bought it. It went over to somebody else's house and ate it, but I haven't made it.
National Fried. Kudos to whoever came up with National Fried
I'm
Chicken Day, though,
more
man.
worried about the cleanup than anything else from the fried chicken.
Yeah, I don't like to fry inside the house. I like to fry outside the house. So
They
anything
got to come up
fried.
with a better method to fry stuff without it being crazy. Come
Yeah,
on,
you
there's
just
somebody out there
fry
making
outside.
stuff.
Bro, I've been, so you know me.
I got to go all the way outside just to fry something, so they can't come out away, so that can't be no messier than putting that little shield over the top.
Bro, I've been
That's
looking
the only
at
thing they
like
can come up with.
I've been looking at things like TikTok, right? Everybody know I love to watch videos on TikTok. So
He still
here's the
hasn't
thing.
posted any TikTok videos, by the way.
I don't post. I just watch videos. But here's what I've learned though. Like if you have a griddle, you can actually put a pan on a griddle and fry your chicken. Aluminum foil pan at that.
You talking about on my Blackstone?
Yeah, on your Blackstone. So if you have a Blackstone griddle, you can put aluminum foil, put oil in the foil, and it will fry your chicken for you. I don't know how true it is, but I've seen multiple videos on TikTok of people doing it. So
So what you want
I
me to
gotta
do
try it.
is you want me to record this,
Yeah,
go out there and put it on there and see if it actually works.
I want you to get. I want you to get
Okay,
the
I'm gonna
Dollar
try that.
Tree. I want you to get the
Dollar
Dollar
Tree.
Tree aluminum foil
Why would
pan. Yeah.
that's what they use?
Why would you go to Fred Meyer's when you can buy it for $1? Let's
But
be
is that
honest,
what
or
they use?
$1
They use
25.
Dollar Tree foil?
They
I don't
used
need
the
it.
foil pan,
I got foil that's from the 60s still.
aluminum pan, bro, not aluminum foil, aluminum pan,
Okay,
right? All right, and then you
I got
pour
one of
some
them.
oil in it, put it on your Blackstone,
So
let the
you said
oil
I don't need to
boil.
wrap it in foil.
No,
Oh, okay.
you don't need that foil, bro. You need the throwaway pan, bro, the aluminum
Okay,
pans.
you just okay. Well, then what are you saying? Where did foil come from?
Well, you the one said you got foil to wrap it for days. I said aluminum pan from the start.
Okay, so we just put the pan on the Blackstone. You just put the
On the
oil and you fry it
Blackstone.
on the Blackstone.
Yep, and you fried on the
So
Blackstone.
Blackstone is basically the stove.
Blackstone is basically the stove.
But
So
you got
now
it's
you
more
outside.
cleanup on the Blackstone than it is to clean up on the
It,
stove.
but it actually not if you have a pan sitting on top of it. Nothing's gonna leak on the Blackstone. So now all of a sudden that pan you throw in the trash.
Oh, so now I gotta go spend $2.50 for 2 aluminums.
Why you getting two? All you need is one.
You still want to cover it, so it's not getting all over the place.
Boy, you ain't gotta. Well, based on the
My
video,
whole, like I said, my whole thing is the cleanup. It ain't about the chicken. It's about the cleanup.
based on the videos I've seen, though,
I'm just gonna air fry it.
I didn't see it spilling over. So it's hard to
I'm
air,
just gonna pick
but
it up. Actually,
it's hard to air fried chicken out, bro. That's very hard to do.
I'll just pick it up. Gas is cheaper
Boy,
than the cleanup.
oh man! Again,
Especially
only I know it's National Fried Chicken Day, but the only day I'm familiar with is 7-Eleven free Slurpee Day. That's been going around since I was a kid, bro.
That's on Friday. You
Oh,
know
it
what?
is.
I don't even get Slurpees like that.
No, I usually don't. But they done became
Never.
skimpy. They done became skimpy with them too, bro.
Well, there's more people, so they're giving you less.
That's-
You know why?
that's-
It's because of the tariffs.
Everybody terrorist in it right now.
Man, you can't get nothing. All of a sudden, gas is worse.
Gas
Gas
prices
prices. They just
actually
raised
down.
prices up on nothing. You know why they raising everything up? Because minimum wage also went up.
But you know what's
They're like,
crazy?
oh, minimum wage went up 35 cents. We're gonna raise stuff. How much they raise it? 35 cents.
You know what's
Bam.
crazy? But you know what's crazy about gas,
Shut the
right?
world out.
I remember when gas was like, again, when I first started driving, it was like 97 cents, right? I'll never forget that moment, a gallon.
Shoot.
And then when it skyrocketed, like, do you ever notice stuff always go up, but it never goes back down to its normal?
Till it hits
Like
clearance. How come?
it
Hey,
just,
where's the clearance gas?
what when you said, where's the clearance?
You know how stuff goes down and goes to clearance. That where is the clearance gas? That's what I want to buy. I want to buy the clearance gas. Hey, I may have to fill it up every 2 days, but that's all right. It's clearance gas. Like, hey, you get the clothes on
How
clearance.
you
You can
how
still
you
wear the clothes.
define? Wait. How you define clearance gas, man?
If it been sitting at the bottom, if it was sitting in at a gas station that don't nobody go to quite a bit, then they keep passing it to the next gas station, and by that time it's clearance gas. I just came up with this shit, by the way.
So
Uh,
wait, they gotta put
so if
they gotta
somebody's
they
out there and they want this, hey, we can start that clearance gas outlet,
boy, you ain't getting no clearance gas outlet, bro. Just stop.
or you got a dude that thought it was gonna be doomsday. He got like all the gas from like 30 years ago. That's clearance gas.
You know what? I actually heard Akon actually has his own gas station at his house.
See what you trying to say?
That's
His is
pretty
clearance.
impressive. All I'm saying, that's pretty impressive. It's free.
Wait, he got a gas station at his
He,
house.
he has a
That's
gas
the first
station
I've ever
at
heard
his
of that.
house. Nope, I've heard two different people, but
Wow. But he
Akon
also said he
literally.
also in Africa building the city. So
No, he actually in Ohio.
well, he have Africa. He's building a city there.
Yeah, but he literally has a gas station in Ohio at his home. I thought that was pretty. I thought that was pretty sweet.
Just be getting his gas free. Everybody paying for it.
All you do is have the truck drop you some off. You good.
Hey, why ain't people going in on gas? Like you do lottery tickets. Like, hey, let's just all investigate a gas station.
You gotta be part of the culture to get gas.
What culture is that? I think I know somebody on all sides of the gas culture.
I plead the fifth. No, look,
Hey, I'm trying to get this clearance gas stations and all this stuff up.
and a no day. Don't forget the no day.
And the no day, yep.
Where the answer's no, regardless of what you ask.
Be where that new clearance outlet at? Nope. You gotta hit me tomorrow. Yes days ain't no such thing as a yes day. I don't like those.
That's a
That means you gotta
ghost
do
day.
everything. But then here's the thing. If someone's like, hey, can you do this? And you say yes, and you say, well, can you do this? And they say yes. So you got just going back and forth. Like can you clean up the house? Well, can you clean up the house? Yes.
That's a
So then the house
day.
never gets cleaned until the next day where nobody does it again.
That's a dumb day, bro.
I'm just saying.
I think I'm just more surprised of the fried chicken day, and then you want to know day.
That's what's surprising you is if it's a fried chicken day.
I was actually surprised to hear that. Like I knew there was like siblings day, and I didn't know that was a thing growing up.
Cousins, third cousins day.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's all these different days.
That's crazy, bro.
Favorite color orange day.
Favorite color orange day.
Yeah.
Boy, you just made that up.
You just found out it was fried chicken day. So I could have just made that up too.
You the one started the conversation talking about did I know it was a fried chicken day?
It is actually a day, but I'm just saying I could have just made that up.
I'm at Siri. I'm at Siri when it's fried chicken day.
Just ask ChatGPT, he'll tell you.
See, that's the problem right there.
He'll tell you exactly what's going on. Like, yeah,
That's
there is
the
an orange
problem.
day. When did it start? It started July 6th, 2025.
You know what?
Where did it start at?
That's the
Platinum
power of
Cash's
technology.
garage.
That's the power of technology. Give me a minute.
And then I'll be like, dang, look what I just started. I just started an orange day on the same day that it's fried chicken day.
Yeah, you just made that up.
How can you have both days? Do we split it? Or does all your fried chicken got come in an orange box? Ooh.
I don't like Popeyes, bro.
Dang, see, Popeyes is already on it. Churches was on it.
Oh man,
Only thing that need to change is KFC. They can't even use their original name.
it is really National Fried Chicken Day.
You had to go. Why you had to type that in? You couldn't just talk to it.
Well, I'm in the middle of a conversation with you. I don't want to be double talking.
Yeah, it would just said it right back.
I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. Who declared that?
I don't know. I just read what I
Them
see.
fried chicken wings be pretty. Them fried chicken wings be pretty good though. So
I ain't hear nobody talk about it. Nobody hit me up. Was like, hey man, you want to get this chicken?
yeah,
We got a deal today.
If I knew that, I would have called you and said, "Let's go to lunch."
You know it ain't. You didn't never have National Fried Chicken Day on Super Bowl. Like, why is it not a day like when it's like a good event happening?
There's no discounts on Super Bowl.
Like,
because you're already gonna spend
Final
money,
Four.
bro.
Like, give me a discount then.
You're already gonna spend the money, bro.
Okay, well, give me a discount.
So they're like, why will we discount you if you're already spending the money? Think about it.
Hey, it's like those bad drinks. It's like the drinks they mess up on at the bar, and they got to pour them out. They might as well just give them away.
That is true.
You might as well just give it away.
That is true. The drinks and the food, like it's funny because you order your food and then
we're talking about order food that I don't get.
Like, and your food come out wrong and you complain about it and then they go remake it. Why throw it in the trash? Why not just say just nibble on it?
For them to keep it themselves,
or somebody else to nibble on it,
or make it a clearance meal,
or make it a clearance meal.
Yeah,
I'd be okay with that.
Otherwise, you're wasting a lot of food, right?
I'd be okay with that.
So now you got somebody that comes in and say, "Hey, I want this meal. Hey, this has sat. We can reheat it, or you can have it, but we'll give it to you at a clearance. It hasn't been touched. It was made for somebody else that didn't want it."
Bro, you just no.
I want everything on clearance. Clearance day. Let's just make everything a clearance day.
But here's the thing: the clearance prices ain't the same no more. I saw a clearance rack with something that was $90 on it.
What was the original price? $600?
Don't know. I didn't look. I just saw it was $90 on clearance, and I was like, "That is not clearance."
Hey, I should have went in there and bought it because I know one day it's gonna come back and be like a retro something and be worth like $2,000. And I'd be like, "Look, I bought this for $90 off the clearance, and look, it's coming back." I'm gonna be one of those. I need to go shopping at these Goodwills because I'm gonna find one of these somethings that people don't know that's worth anything.
No,
and I'm gonna try to. Why you say no?
I don't go to Goodwill, bro. I don't shop at Goodwill.
I didn't say Goodwill.
Donate to Goodwill. You did say you need to be the person to shop at one of these Goodwills.
I mean not Goodwill. I mean garage sales. This is what I meant to say.
Yeah. You know what's funny about the garage sales? Somebody always finds something priceless. Somebody.
That's what I'm trying to find.
Somebody found the dresser with like $100,000 in it.
No way.
Yeah.
I gotta do like estate sales or something.
Like I'd be like, how do you leave $100,000 in a dresser?
Or I got to buy a storage. I think I need to go full circle because my storage got taken, and all my personal belongings got taken out of it, like fresh out of high school. So I had nothing. And I'm like, dang. Figure this out.
Wait. You pay your bill?
Well, nah. That's why I had it. I'm still upset about it.
So your storage, so you didn't pay your bill, your storage got taken.
Hey, even when gas was 99 cents, you still couldn't afford some stuff.
That's almost like that girl that whooped my ass. I'm still upset about that too.
And I was mad. It had all my stuff. See? All my high school stuff was gone. Someone was like, "You got yearbooks?" I was like, "Somebody do."
Dang.
I was like, what you gonna do with my storage? You know how you first moved out and I had that first black leather set?
Yeah.
From who you got to rent to own it? That's where I got that from.
Rent a center?
One of those, yeah. One of those places.
Oh my God.
I had that, yep. With the big screen TV.
And they took it all.
Gone.
Yeah.
So yep, that was but storages and garage sales. You know what I might do? I might just start doing that and start flipping them.
They do say there's some good stuff at estate sales, but you know what? I think for me, I would have to have the time and the patience to go to those type of things, like even garage sales. I don't have the patience.
All I got is some time.
I don't have the patience, bro.
I got some hours through my days to go use the word. What's my word? The wife says peruse. Go peruse. Go peruse the garage sales to see what I can find.
I don't have the patience, bro. I have no patience at all when it comes down to that stuff, man.
Wow.
I wish I did, but I just don't.
Man, you know what I'm really happy about?
What's
Shout out to Spencer for getting my outlets fixed in my back here so I can get my hot tub set back up, and my father-in-law for actually getting it cleaned out and new water in it.
He got your stuff done?
Oh man, I'm a whole new man again. Oh Lord, it was much needed. I needed to soak my bones and my muscles. Oh my God, it feels great. It feels great.
That be me and my sauna, man. I love that steam room, bro.
I got one of them bad boys right here too.
You get in that steam, boy. Good 15 minutes. I usually stand there about 30.
Can't go too far.
I usually stand there about 30, and I'm in good shape, bro.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a sauna yet. We just got that. Shout out to them as well. Hooked up out here in the garage. So we'll be using that here shortly.
So you got your new outlets. That's good.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I was happy about. But back to the weekend. 4th of July has happened. Tell me about your weekend.
It was good, man. I had family come from Georgia. My auntie always stand to fly here. I swear that lady can have 100,000 miles if she stay on one airlines. But man, she's always coming out here for almost every holiday. So and then my sister boyfriend came from New Orleans. So I thought that was good. So it was good. And then we had some friends, neighborhood friends and family come over. So we just hung out. There's a little park like right here behind my house. So we just hung out there, relaxed. And then we met some other neighbors that's 2 blocks down that you would have thought they was going to call the cops on us, how much fireworks everyone had on that block. So I'm glad it was 2 blocks down because shit was falling on people's houses and stuff and cars. I would have been mad if it was on my block. So I'm excited about that.
Look at this guy. I would have been mad.
Hey, I'm excited that it wasn't on my block, but boy, it was fun. And then yesterday I went to my first rodeo. I was rocking my stuff.
He was supposed to have the picture ready with his
hold up. I'm trying to see
with his hat and boots on, leaning up against his fake truck, as we call it in the group chat.
Yeah, y'all ain't finna talk about my truck ain't fake. I want to call that out. My
Cowboys don't drive electric trucks.
Well, this one do. This one roll that damn electric truck. This one do.
Oh, Space Cowboy. My bad.
Don't be sitting there talking, man. Yeah, Space Cowboy. Yeah. Rolling. Dang, I can't even find it.
Oh, you got the picture ready?
No, I ain't got the picture ready, but it was awesome, bro.
I showed it in my phone like this.
I did test it to y'all, but I forgot all y'all don't got iPhones. But I thought it was awesome. Oh, you welcome. My wife invited you guys, right, Jenny?
Nope.
Or she must be knew you weren't gonna go.
Nope. Nice try.
No, nice try. She didn't invite.
Nope. No invite.
There was a lot of people went.
We didn't go.
Oh, y'all should have totally went.
That's all right. The tickets were sold out.
Oh, we didn't go inside.
Would you just stand on the outside of the rodeo?
No, wait a minute. So we didn't go inside, but you can. But one of the bars we were at, you can sit and watch the inside, which was pretty cool.
Oh, so y'all didn't even go to the rodeo?
I did watch. So on the outside of the rodeos, they have the fair, and then they have they have the bars and stuff. So the tickets were sold out by the time we said we was going. But I got to sit in that one bar and I got to watch part of the rodeo, which was awesome. I personally wanted to ride the bull myself because I feel like I should be part of it.
Oh, we can do that. There is a bar that has a bull. By the way,
I don't want a mechanical.
No. You just brought that up. So, have you ever done that before?
No, but I want the real deal.
No, you don't want the real deal. You can't if you
Yeah.
can't do the mechanical, you definitely can't do the real one.
I did the mechanical when I was in college, bro.
Okay, well, we're going back. You need to try it again since you're trying to do a real one.
Nah,
No, you know what? Let's see if you can go do a real one. Let's see. Let's see if we can line
the
it
only
up.
thing about the real one is that once I
Let's see.
fall off, I'm gonna need somebody to reel them in because how my knees work, I
I don't
can't get
know
up
how
that
that's gonna
fast.
work because you're gonna need somebody that's gonna be running crazy out there, and that ain't gonna be me.
It
I'll
was
be
pretty
recording.
cool.
But if you want to go real, we can do that. I got to see this.
See? Yeah, see, that's my
I am
moment.
not doing. See, there's this one thing that I say that's like, when people do crazy or stupid shit, that's when you're about to do some stupid shit. Like
Oh
Mo,
yeah.
I'd be like, Mo, don't do this. You'd be like, yeah, I'm about to do it. No, that's stupid.
I'm the only one that'll try some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, I'm in though. If we can do that. And Jenny, I'm sorry if we
First
didn't
of all-
invite. That's my apologies. We'll
First of
make
all,
sure that everyone get invited next time.
HD sisters in the circuit, so we can see if we can hook that up.
Oh, I would love that, bro.
She's in the rodeo. She does the rodeo setup circuit or something. So
I've been trying. I mean, bro, I saw them bulls yesterday. I was like, oh man, I can roll on one of them.
I don't know. I think you need to watch some YouTube videos before.
I saw the dude get bucked off yesterday. He was, but he only weighed 100 pounds though.
Okay.
Think about it. So he got bucked off at 100,
and he probably got jumped up real quick too.
I'm pushing about 280. It's gonna be hard to buck me off.
And he jumped up real quick too, didn't he?
He popped up like a champ.
Yeah.
He was like 19, 20. He popped up like I didn't say I was gonna pop up.
That's the problem. That's when the pain happened.
All I gotta do is pop some Advil. I'll be all right, bro.
You better hope them hooves don't hit you. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh man.
I ain't talking about the fall. I'm talking about him after you fall.
It was pretty cool though. It was pretty cool to see it. And I literally said next year I actually want to go inside and kind of spend the time inside and really watch a lot of it. But also we went to a country bar, and like I bought my South, my country back in, which was good. Me living in the South and me living in Montana, you hear a lot of country, right? Everybody know I'm a John Denver person, but yeah, it was fun. Yeah, Country Roads, baby. It's one of the best songs.
Take me home.
Yep, absolutely. That's my karaoke song when I got to go country.
Oh, okay. Now we know.
Yeah. But it was good though, man. I enjoyed it.
Just gonna have a country party next.
It was fun, and then going with my sister and my auntie. They're early birds, so by 10 o'clock they were like sleepy and tired and stuff. And the party was just starting, so I'm like, "Oh, you ain't going next year with us."
Ooh, you heard it here.
So
you ain't going.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was good.
That means my wife can't go either.
I got to rock Michelle. She an early bird too. That's probably why she didn't get invited. But we should have invited her because I felt like we was with all the old people.
Oh, damn.
That want to be in bed by 10.
Oh, wow. No way.
We probably should have had her there too. Would have had the whole crew talking about, well, we're ready to go. I said, dang. And I was the driver.
Ooh. That's never fun.
I was just saying, it was fun now. It was a good time. It's always good when you're with family, though. I tell people that all the time.
Yep. The 4th was cool. We shout out to the wife. She wrote a whole deal on my work here about how she did a great job setting up for the 4th of July, and she looked wonderful in her red dress that she had on. And shout out. You can see I threw it in there for you. Great job, babe. 4th of July. 4th of July was cool. It was we had neighbors come through that I didn't know, so we got to meet some new neighbors. I got to DJ. I haven't DJ'd from the neighborhood ever, besides playing my music loud in my garage.
DJ Platinum.
Oh yeah. I should just go ahead and DJ Platinum Cash, but I like DJ such and such because sometimes it just because I'm practicing. That's my hobby on the side. But no, it was a good time. Everybody had fun. A lot of here it is. So normally, if I don't eat, I just don't eat. This time, you know what? I had a few ciders. I'm like, I'm gonna eat, so I ate. But this was right before all the real foods showed up. So I had like a hamburger and hot dog or something like that. and I was
Mhm.
full. So I couldn't eat anything. I could barely drink. Then the next thing you know, shots started coming in. My neighbor comes through. He's like, "Hey, got the 1942." I was like, "Oh, I don't even drink tequila like that, but I'm gonna take this shot anyway." Should have just saved it for somebody else. I
Mm.
should have just saved it for somebody else. The minute, the minute that came in, it was coming right back out. I had to run. I'm like, no,
What?
uh.
Oh, come on, bro.
But check it out. The way that I work is I'm a puking rally, so I was good to
Uh,
go. I was good to go
what
after
what
that.
what time was this when you decided to let it come all out?
I don't know when he brought. I already had shots and shots and shots up to that point. I don't know when he decided to bring that out. It could have been about. It was right before the fireworks or during the fireworks. I don't know. I was still DJing while the fireworks was going on, so I never actually officially got to watch them in the air. I just watched the people light them, and everything we had was legal. They just went in the air.
Oh, we had
Oh,
legal
mom's the word on me.
all day
Mine
long.
was all legal. Matter of
Well,
fact,
I was,
I still got some legal ones that I need to get rid of.
you know what, I was, to start my fourth, I was a little bit grumpy because I made my first brisket ever.
And it didn't turn out.
No.
I
Everybody
was
said
say
it was
you
one.
threw it away.
Everybody said it was the best they had, but I didn't realize that like I know I had to cook it 14 hours. I didn't realize you had to wake up every 2 to 3 hours to check on the shit. So I was mad,
Oh,
bro. Like every time I got in a good sleep, my alarm go off. Oh man, I was
that's
mad.
why my dad sleep like that. See,
I,
that's why I don't be cooking no brisket. That's why you can just doze off and wake back up in 2 hours and doze off again.
bro,
Nah,
I was so mad about that. But everybody said it was bomb though, which was good. But I was like, yeah, y'all don't know the work I put in. So I passed out later that night,
Congratulations, man,
man.
on your first brisket. You have
Yeah,
now
man.
graduated.
I usually don't cook brisket. I'm a rib
I have
person,
not.
but
I used to
we
cook quite
got
a bit. Now I have downgraded. I don't know what's going on here.
no. I love grilling when I
I
have
really don't
time.
eat, so I gotta start eating some more. It's partly it.
It was good. I had a full week off of basketball, right? A full week.
Oh, I
So
forgot to tell you about the beginning of my week. Shoot, I
so
just
you
went
did
straight to the
so you
fourth.
do a lot when you got a full week.
Yeah, I forgot I was up in the Tri Cities and went on the boat. That's always great. Boat therapy is always great. With Big E up there.
Yeah, I hear a lot about boat therapy.
Yeah, it got a little heisty, a little busy up there a little bit, but fun times as always. As always in the trifecta.
Big E, you guys hung out on the water.
We did. And he upgraded. He got some new speakers put on there.
Oh, that's cool.
He sold his truck while I was there. So his sons made it look like it was a rap video with the cash money they got. I'm like, who is your influencers?
Who
You.
he So what are you gonna have to pull the truck? The Tesla can't pull the truck.
No, he uses
I mean,
bro's
pull the
truck,
boat. Oh,
or you can use RV.
uh, pick a RV with a boat on the back.
Hey, big things, doing big things up there.
Yeah, man.
What else is up? What else is new? We got some. Oh.
I was Did you hear about this story? Lady went in for a root canal, right? She went in, got it, so they had to put on the anesthesia,
Uh-huh.
right? So she went in and had a root canal. Craziest story, right? It was in Texas, of course, right? Always
Why is that
always in
happening in
Texas.
Texas?
Texas and Florida, bro. You can't underestimate people. So, the procedure and everything went really good, right? So, the lady, 30 days, 40 days, lady started feeling really bad, right? Like she wasn't feeling good at all. So she started going to the ER and stuff. And then they found out she was pregnant. So she said she hasn't had any intercourse in like,
Wait a minute. Rewind.
4 or
Start over
5
again.
months.
Start
Yeah.
over again. I think I lost my train of thought.
No, you're
Say
hearing
it
it
again.
right. Yeah, you're hearing it right. So the lady went in, had a root canal. They put
Uh-huh.
under anesthesia. Right? They put
Okay.
in. She was under anesthesia. right? So again, she started
So
feeling bad about a month later.
the doctor raped her. Is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
yeah.
So the guy, I'm assuming is a guy. Yeah. I just can't make everything as assumption.
They them, depending on who.
Let me get to where I'm at here. Whoever the person may be, while this lady is under
Mm-hmm.
anesthesia,
Mm-hmm.
rapes her
Mm-hmm.
and doesn't wear a condom,
Mm-mm.
apparently.
Mm-mm.
So deliberately is trying to impregnate her,
Mm-hmm.
thinking like she's not going to know, or that she was just he thought she was just one of them girls that just had sex like that.
I don't know.
Like she'd just be like, oh, and then just bust some random dude, and then he get caught up with child support for 18 years, and then end up
Yep.
with more. And he's like, that ain't never been my kid. Is that what he was waiting to have happen?
I don't know what he was waiting to have happen, but
Wow.
here's what's
People
crazy.
just be setting people up for the setup. Oh,
Here's what was crazy. There was
no
the
way.
doctor, and then there were the assistant. The assistant was also a male as well. The doctor currently blames the assistant. The assistant currently blames the doctor.
But they both
So
were there.
I think they both did it.
They're gonna be like, see whose baby it is then.
So
No
yeah,
way.
and what was crazy was that it took her. I think it was 35, 40 days.
Hey,
She was late on her administrative, but
uh,
she was also she just wasn't feeling good. She was throwing up. She was sick, and she went to the ER.
man, you remember that one black lady that had the mic left in her hair and they put her under and they were making fun of her?
I
I be
saw
thinking,
that,
I be wondering if they be doing that stuff to me too. Well,
bro. I
I don't
know.
have so many surgeries. I wonder if they'd be like, this mother be in here every year
Yeah, that's.
just for some, like always just making fun.
But I thought it was crazy because when you do go on anesthesia, you don't realize what's happening. You don't have anyone that in that operating room, and then this comes up, right? And then
Yeah,
also the lady with the
that's crazy.
mic that had the mic in her hair as well. I actually think she got the lady with the mic actually got in trouble because it's against the law to do that. But I just thought it was crazy, right? Because now this lady is pregnant. She says she hasn't had any intercourse whatsoever in 4 or 5 months. I think is what she was saying, what she was telling the doctor at the time in the ER. So
They just do the
she was
test.
like, it's impossible. So I don't know. Like they're sitting there blaming each other. I'm like, oh, this is going to be a good case to follow.
That's insane. People
Mm-hmm.
people have lost their minds. Like I remember, you know how people you get older and they'll be like, "Dang, things have changed. Things are getting worse and worse every day." And then somebody does just some crazy stuff and you be like, "Damn, it is changing." Until you hear into something else, another thing happen. You're like, "Dang, it can't." These people just be doing the most.
People do some crazy stuff, man. It's that plain.
That's what day I need. Just don't do shit day. Like just be. Remember I said just
one
day.
time.
Nobody ain't
Just
doing nothing.
one day, no crime. Nobody
Correct.
do nothing.
You wake up and
stupid.
everybody just is on the
Like,
good heavenly green stuff, and you just float through the sky, and everybody's just happy. Like it ain't no worries.
Day.
You can walk around singing kumbayas.
Yeah.
Good handshakes. Everybody gives a nod to each other.
Yeah.
Doors open.
Everybody you walk by speaks to you.
As the kids say, the aura is great.
You know what? We
National Aura Day.
We should have a National High Five Day. Everybody
no, because not everybody. No, you can't just be high fiving everybody.
Well, here's the thing, bro. All you got to do is use hand sanitizer.
Right after that, you gonna have National Sanitizer Day, or National Hospital Day. One of the two. Some people be sick. High fives at everybody.
I'm just saying, bro.
Hey, you can just give me a nod from a distance.
That's how you throw that positivity out there.
Like that girl that started that business is giving out hugs or cuddling people.
That's a little bit too much.
She had a business just cuddling people, and
I saw that.
Do you realize dudes pay for the craziest things?
Yeah, I
don't know why this is just all coming up. This has nothing to do with anything, but dudes just pay for the craziest things.
Yeah.
Just going to what I might be talking about, yeah, too. But the Diddy trail, but To have a dude take a number 2 or pee on you or in your mouth, I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, why? What is going through your head that says, I done did everything else. I got to find something else to stimulate me. Let me do this. Like, what is going through your head or not going through your head? I'm trying to figure what screws are loose.
It's a speechless moment on that one, bro. I really can't say.
Like, do you got to go sit through and talk to a psychologist, and the psychiatrist is like, I can't even help you on this.
I don't think he ever talked to one because I think
I ain't just talking about him. She was on there too. She said, "Come out, flow fluids out to pee in her mouth."
Just in general, bro. That's some crazy stuff, man.
But people have fetishes.
Yeah. I
Crazy
mean,
ones.
you know, like the people. I think somebody said OnlyFans people can just pay to watch people feet. I'd be sitting there like
watching feet.
You just pay to look at someone's feet, bro. Like, just think about that. Just let that settle for a minute.
It almost comes down to what would you do for money? Like, if you were that girl that a dude would pay $400 for you to come defecate on his chest and then walk away, would you do it?
Bro, you said $400.
I mean, I ain't paying $400 for nobody to come dookie on me. Like, what? People do that.
Yeah.
I mean, more than that. They pay more than that. But I'm just saying.
I don't know, man.
What is happening? Like, you got too much money to just give away for nothing?
That's some nasty shit, bro. Period.
Sorry, that was just something that popped in my head.
I'm just saying
what would people do for money? Like, how far would you go?
Well, it's obvious how crazy this world is right now. You know what people would do. I mean, just sit back and think about it.
Well,
right?
I know I've seen people kill for $20.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
yeah. You see how crazy this world is right now, man. Like, people do anything for money these days.
In the realm of not killing someone, like, how far would you go? That's just
after
how much money would you spend to do something crazy? Like, that's just insane.
After listening to the Diddy trial,
like, but that's just that. That's because that's just what they're saying. Like, there's other stuff that ain't been told, and that ain't just
what
him.
really went down.
It's the people that ain't get caught yet.
Yeah, I just sit back and say what really went down. But yeah, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand. Well, here's the thing. I don't understand anything. I don't understand the male and male, right? Like, I don't get that either, right? But, you know, again, put that disclaimer up.
Oh,
not that one, the disclaimer, because you just, yeah. So sometimes you just don't understand those things, and I don't think I'll ever understand it, right? Like, regardless of if I have, if I have gay people in my family or whatnot, I'll just never understand it, right? But I respect them, right? But I just think it's crazy. But to the Diddy situation, him, her, it don't matter. First of all, she could have said no. Ain't no dude got you that twisted for you to say yeah. You would grab somebody pee and go sprinkle it all on their body or whatever in a whole different room.
They was doing some stuff. Like, who had to clean up after that was just hazmat. Man. I've been to some college parties, and man,
I ain't never seen nothing like that. I'm gonna be honest.
Nothing like that. I ain't seen nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, I've seen college parties, and you know how rooms and stuff are crazy.
Yeah,
that's
next level, man. That's you know, that may be millionaire status.
I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe that's why I ain't got no money yet. Maybe that's why. That's why he's like, you ain't ready for your whole lifestyle changes.
You've been off and have a Diddy party.
You get all of a sudden I get $1 million on Diddy party.
Hey,
I have no Diddy party.
I swing by your house and you got Amazon dropping off baby oil, boy. I'm going to worry about you then. I'm gonna worry about you.
I don't need no baby oil, man. I get my lotion from Bath and Body Works. You know how it works.
Oh man, baby
Shut up.
oil. I can't believe that. I just can't believe that was kind of crazy. He was not guilty. Like even when I didn't follow it fully, but I was catching clips every day. I'm actually surprised that he's even guilty of the prostitution part. To be
The
honest with
the
you,
White Act.
well, yeah,
That's what it's
because
called.
as I sit back and I listen to like this, he knew he knew the people that he flew out to
Uh-huh.
Vegas and all of these places.
Yeah.
So I'm
Houston,
sitting here
Atlanta,
like
Vegas.
I'm just sitting here thinking, if you fly your spouse out with the intent to have sex, is that prostitution?
No.
Why?
Is your wife a prostitute?
No, but I'm just
Okay.
saying, neither was that dude that he was flying out.
But he said he was apparently to go testify. But no, I still
Prostitution.
agree. I agree with you, man. I said the same thing. There's no way because these dudes do it all the time. It doesn't matter if you're any kind of celebrity.
Yeah,
You're flying people anywhere to go do something, or if you're on a trip and you're in another place, you fly these girls out to the trip with you, and
yeah,
all these dudes sing about it and rap about it in all their songs or talk about it in whatever they're doing. I got this girl over here who came over this way. Well, then what is she doing when she comes over there? Or what are her and her friends doing when they come out to see you?
yeah,
Y'all ain't getting together and talking. That's
yeah.
definitely not why you flew them out there. I'm just saying.
I thought it was odd.
But
But and then
they
if
didn't have anything else. But even that, if I'm a lawyer, I'm like, how do you even have this? People are
yeah,
doing this right now.
but even if you consider that
Like, what if you flew?
prostitution,
Hey, what if you flew those witnesses out, right? And they had sex with somebody while they were flying out there. Then what?
but my thing, if that is
Then
prostitution, right?
they flew them out to have sex.
But wait, if that is prostitution is illegal. Which therefore, if that guy did admit to being a prostitute,
Yeah,
he should also be locked up.
there you go.
That's my thought process on it.
That's why some people think what's her name should be in trouble.
Cassie,
Yeah,
I did think, yeah,
that's the same thing
just
that happened to the girl that's with what's his name that's in jail. She started out as a victim and then
yeah,
turned predator.
yeah. I mean, no, I just think it's crazy, and then I think it's more crazy that the judge did not give bond, right?
Yeah,
Like
and everyone else gets it. That's why I think he's just going to get out.
yeah, yeah. I think that's.
He's
I
going to be
mean,
time served. You were here for 2 years. Get out.
yeah, I thought that was
But what
weird.
was
They didn't.
crazy is the people in the streets throwing baby oil all over themselves, celebrating. I don't know what y'all done lost y'all mind. Y'all have literally lost your mind. Like why do we why? I'm not even gonna throw we in there. I'm just saying why did y'all? I ain't gonna say we because I don't do that.
Those are the supporters, bro.
Hey,
Every
even
celebrity,
if you
every group
supported him,
have their
okay,
supporters,
cool.
man.
Like I already knew he might get off because I don't think they had enough to support anything besides the thing that he already knew he did was domestic violence,
Yep.
which is already a negative to begin with. But that had already been talked about and gagged ordered on at that beginning.
But
If she wanted to press charges,
but
she
they
would have
couldn't
done
charge
it.
him. Yeah,
Correct.
they couldn't charge him, right?
Because she
Then
had already took his gag order and got paid for it.
yeah,
That's what I'm
and then
saying.
after
So if
she
she
got
thought
that
it
100
was worth,
million,
that's what I think. That's what I think. If it happens, make the go
mhm.
the criminal route first. That's what you should do every single time.
That's what I always every time I'm talking to
But it
Jamesia.
always comes back to money. So you getting beat up is worth getting
Thank
the
you.
money.
And my conversation with Jamesia, like I'm always having that conversation with her because I'm always like, why aren't they putting these people away and they're just asking for money, right? I think I was just reading this week like that Portland Trailblazers dude shit that raped the girl a couple years ago, right? He got charged with rape this week, right? The jury found him guilty. She didn't go after money. She said she was raped. It wasn't a civil lawsuit found there.
No, but now she can file one now that they found guilty.
Yeah, now, but that's the right process,
Yeah.
right? This dude got what 10 years in jail, 10 years in prison, or whatnot. That's the right process, right? Like she went through the legal system first, right, and then a civil suit. All of these other women, they're just going straight civil. I don't want him locked up, but I do want some of his money. That doesn't make much sense.
So it could just happen to the next person.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's the part that needs to stop, right? Like I feel you should not be able to file a civil suit on an individual over rape or anything like that without a criminal suit being filed. Because these people need to be locked up, bro. Period.
Because I think a lot of the times maybe they think that they're not going to get a guilty plea, right?
And that's fine, but you
Because
can still follow it with a civil suit.
Yeah, but they may not. In some cases, they think they don't have It ain't even like with Shannon Sharp. It ain't even anything. But I just want the money,
Yeah.
right? It's so you don't get your money. So you want me to be quiet because you don't want me to talk. So I'm just trying to
So
blackmail or some way get some kind of cash out of you.
yeah, but even with Sharp, so you're gonna lie to ruin a person image, right? If it comes out you're lying, you should be locked up. That's how it is.
That's not gonna happen.
But it should be though.
Yeah,
That should be that should be the proper process, right? Because I mean, these guys are celebrities, right? You're running their image, right? You're running their financial
Yeah,
life as well.
yes, you
So
are.
I think it goes both ways.
I agree. I agree. There should be some kind of
And that's not a guilty and not guilty charge. That's just saying, hey, you can't go lie on somebody like that. That's just it's unacceptable in this world, man.
if you come back after all the evidence has been put out and what you're saying is your statement and everything is false,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
there's
and I
not
think
enough backing to prove that you're telling the truth about what happened.
exactly,
In that case, yeah.
exactly. Yeah, but I thought it was crazy. But shout out to Diddy. Again, I'm not a Diddy fan, but like I just think the federal government dropped the ball on this one. Who they gonna go after next? That's my question.
So, not me. I ain't got enough money.
Who they gonna go after
But
next
wait
is
till I
my
get ready to
question.
buy something. Then they're gonna be after me real quick. Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
we this dude can't get nothing.
we need a copy of your tax returns.
Wait till wait till we reach 50 to 100 subscribers. Then they're gonna start tapping in. That's what's gonna start happening. Good gosh. Oh man. So real quick, what do we got? Oh dang, time's moving fast. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the NBA.
Mm,
We had trades, the free
mm-hmm,
agents, and all that
mm-hmm,
stuff happening. It's still opening. The free agent market's going. Summer League has started up.
mm-hmm.
Had a few games happen over a couple days.
Yeah, shout out to my
Um,
Heat. They got the dub yesterday.
who do they play?
Sacramento.
Oh, okay. And then Mike Brown got hired on as a coach for the Knicks.
You know what? I'm happy about that one.
Why are you happy about him?
You know what? Because Mike Brown always getting fired, bro. Ever since I've known the dude, man, dude been fired every week. That's all I want to call.
Hey, he keeps doing the job though. Hey, my black guy keeps getting a job. That's good.
But that just that shows you, that he really is a good coach, right? Like that really do show you that, because teams are still willing to hire him. But the fact that he's always the scapegoat, I'm happy he got the job in New York, but it's temporary. The only reason why he got the job in New York because New York couldn't go out and get all of the coaches they wanted because all of these teams finally stood up and said, absolutely not. You cannot hire our head coach. New York dropped the ball on this one because I actually think Tibbs was a phenomenal coach.
Ran it back.
He's a defensive-minded coach, right? Like again, he took you guys somewhere that you've never been, and in 20 plus years, like 1999 or something like that. So at least in the 2000s, you haven't been there, right? So the 20th century, you haven't been there. So I actually think that should have been a positive. But again, I think Knick leadership and their egos, right? They get a little taste of something good. They want everything out of it. But again, I'm happy he is the scapegoat. I think they're firing him in a year or two, so that they can get the coach that they want. I don't think he's going to be there long, but I am happy he got the job done.
A year or two, they're firing him.
Yeah,
he's still getting paid for other jobs he's been fired for. That's what's crazy.
He is, yeah, he is.
Hey, high schools need to start doing that. Like, you get fired from high school, you better keep that money coming through. So I get another job.
Oh man,
so,
nice
stuff. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. Bro. I'm happy for him. Where you want to start? Trades or summer league?
You got the rumors of LeBron getting traded. How does Mom feel about that?
I haven't even asked her. I'll ask her tonight. I haven't asked her yet. I've been quiet about it. I have heard the speculations. On
and
LeBron
he shows up in
traded.
Cleveland with I'm home hat playing golf.
It's just speculations.
Your guy Gilbert Arenas got upset about it.
I saw that. He's not going to Cleveland. He's not being traded. And if they do trade him, I think they'll trade him to a team that has a championship aspirations, and then they'll try and get young pieces back to build around Luca. But look, I don't see him trading LeBron. That's probably why he opted into his $52 million contract to say, "Hey, you can trade me, or you can pay me $52 million that year."
Dang, 52 million.
Yeah, that's insane, bro.
Well, SGA getting 71, but still
I think you know
at
LeBron.
41, 52 mil.
LeBron's LeBron, man. Yeah, LeBron's LeBron, bro. That's all I can say.
So what? I don't know. We can start. We can go a little bit about the free agencies.
Hmm.
Who do you think is winning the free agent market or team wise so far?
You know, I've looked at a couple different things. I do think what Dallas is doing. I think they're putting together some really good pieces. I also think Utah is putting together a hell of a free agency as well. Um, right now, you got so many people are moving and shuffling and stuff like that. You almost got to wait till it's over, right? To
Yeah.
then look and see who won versus who didn't, because it's so different. I like that Houston added Durant. I think that was a big ad for them. And you know what? This was actually this was one that Durant didn't want to. He wasn't the one that said trade me, right? Like it was one that they actually was already looking to get rid of him because they got new ownership like last year or something. And I just don't think that they vibe with Durant very well. So I think for them to trade him to Houston is pretty good for him because I think it's dumb for Phoenix, right? Because if I'm a GM or I'm a president of a team and I have a star player, you're going to the opposite division, bro. You're not going to the same division as me. I don't care what you say. I don't want to see you 4 or 5 times in a year, right? Like I'll play you twice and maybe in a championship.
But
But
maybe Kevin Durant didn't want to go to the East. You know,
he
before they didn't care. Now they care.
he didn't. Here's the thing.
Most places care.
But this is what I don't like, right? Listen to what you just said. Maybe Kevin Durant did not want to go. You don't
Yeah.
get to determine where you go.
That's what I mean. But now a lot of owners and they care
And
now.
in
And that's
theory,
why I said
Katie,
not all of them, but majority of them do because they don't want that backlash from other players saying, "Hey, don't go play there because this guy he gonna do you."
you are the owner of the team, right? Like, period. Right? I'm just being real.
I know what you're
In theory,
saying.
in theory, Katie should have ended up in Miami, but Miami effed it up, right? Once again, Pat Riley tries and take advantage of teams and whatnot, in terms of trying to give very little and try and get a lot in return. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna get on that soapbox today. Uh, but I don't think it was a matter of where Katie wanted to go. I actually don't think Katie said anything this entire process. He gave his preferred destinations and he went on about his business.
Mhm.
I heard him on a podcast when they asked him about it, and he was like, "Go look at the videos. I never once said I wanted to be traded." Right? Speculations came out that they was in the process of shopping me, and I gave my preferred teams. So like you just gotta, I think that's a big pickup for Houston. And they got rid of Dylan Brooks, didn't
Yeah.
they?
Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks.
Yeah. I mean, Green. Here's the thing: Green's a young superstar. KD's 35,
And,
36 years
and
old.
5 second-round picks or something like that.
Yeah. They gave a lot. They gave a lot up for him, but I hope it works for him. I think, yeah, I hope it works for him. Uh, Boston is blowing up their team, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Tatum's out next year, but man, they're really blowing up their team, huh?
They were above the apron, so they had to bust up their team anyway.
Everybody knew they was above the apron, man.
Well, if they stayed above that apron, then they weren't going to be able to have anything to do with the drafts in future lottery or future draft
But
picks or something like that.
but when you're a championship team and you're getting the picks 28, 29, 30, does it really matter? Does the draft really matter to you?
I think it does matter for your future assets. Like that's how the Lakers were in such a bad spot for a little bit because they hedged too early on some bad people.
Nah. Lakers was in a bad spot because Rob Pelinka is the worst GM in the NBA. That's why the Lakers are in a bad spot. Let's be honest with each other.
We'll see how
bro.
he did on the trade with Luka, but I can't say the worst. There's been a lot worse GMs.
He's pretty bad, bro. I mean, he's bad. He's bad.
He's at least got a championship. I mean, you got it.
Are we really going to bring the bubble championship into this equation?
You can't take the bubble out. They risk their lives.
Bubble's out, bro.
They risk their lives out there.
He has a high school championship.
Dang. Why you do that to Bron? I'm telling your mom. I'm telling your mom about that.
No, you know what Caruso said when he won with the Oklahoma Cities?
Hey,
I finally won.
You know what? You know what I said? He celebrated like he won that championship, and he was at that parade.
You know what was funny about that?
Give anybody else, they'll take that championship.
Well, you saw Caruso. Caruso, before he left and signed with Chicago, he called them and he asked the Lakers. He said, "Hey, would y'all take 2 years, $45 million?" The Lakers said no. So that just kind of shows you right there. Now he has a championship, and the Lakers are looking crazy right now.
Hey, luck. He's got lucky. He just got lucky to be in two spots to win championships. He got the bubble, and he got OKC. He could have still been in Chicago.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I see Lonzo got traded to Cleveland.
That's good for him. Now he gets to get a different kind of spirit of life.
He need a new trainer.
Winning. He needs a new trainer. He need new knees.
He need a new trainer, bro. You need a new nutrition trainer. He probably I don't know, man. The dude stays injured.
He might just want to retire and start rapping. Help his brother out.
Yeah, LeVar.
I can't talk. At least he got some hit. He got a hit.
Yeah, LeVar may have got 2 out of 3 wrong on that one, though, bro.
Hey, he got him in the league though. They all did go.
He did his part. He marketed him.
He did do it. Can he do it? Yes, he can.
He definitely did his part, but it's been good though. I mean, the Durant one was a 7-team trade, largest in NBA history. 7 teams had an impact to that.
And all the other guys, no one even cares about.
No.
Durant, everybody else.
Yep, that he's the center of the attention.
What is it? Man, we need these young dudes to start stepping up. The NBA is too heavy on my old guys. My LeBrons, my KDs, my Currys.
I saw Chris Paul say he was going to play 1 more year.
See.
So this is it for him.
Man, I got 1 more year.
But you know what? I think that's
6 years of eligibility.
I think that's the last group, bro. That's the last group because now these young guys, the NBA is probably going to go to. They're going to need to go to a 60-game season, not an 82. I think it's going to need to be 60. They need to cut off 22 games.
22 games.
Yeah.
You're cutting off 22 games from the NBA, and as the NFL is trying to add games in the deadliest sport. Not deadliest sport.
Yeah. I think that, but I think the reason, again, the ratings are down badly. I think it's the worst ever.
Worst ever?
Yeah. The ratings are pretty bad.
This year for basketball?
Yeah. The last 2 years has been pretty bad.
Wow.
At least from all of the channels and stuff, and I think that's why the NBA signed with back with NBC and the whole YouTube stuff to try and get more viewers and stuff.
Man, shout out to YouTube making all that cash out there. Who would have thought?
They know that's what a whole next gen.
Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk you went from there? It's like what's his name in his damn books? Amazon. Selling books, and now he's a trillionaire. This is insane. Who would have thought selling books on the internet was going to take it to that whole nother level? This guy. I knew it.
All it takes is an idea, bro.
I knew it. I was just hanging out with the wrong white people. I'm joking. I'm joking. I was in the wrong garage. We were working on the wrong stuff. I was in the wrong garage.
He was in the other one.
Man, I should have been in the other garage. I was in the wrong one.
I should have been friends with him, huh?
Shoot, you was selling books. We was not selling books.
Oh man!
Wow.
Yeah, all right, but go ahead.
Oh yeah, we got Dame and free agents, so we'll talk more about that.
Yeah, I'm not ready to.
Yeah, Dame, and then we got the buyout happening for Bradley Beal. So we'll get more
So
into that the
are,
next
are
our
they
next
going to buy
time.
Brett? Oh, wait. Are they going to buy Bradley Beal out?
Yeah,
Is
they're
that
gonna
what
buy
they're
him out.
considering? Because he's the only one. He's one of two people that has a no trade clause. He's one of
Correct.
them.
So they're gonna buy him out, but they can't buy him out for the full 110 because they already got two other people on the books. I don't know. Don't ask me how I know this information. It's
So
just kind of
they
like
can't spread. So they can't spread it over the next 5 years.
correct. So they can't. He can't get the full amount like Dame was able to get. They're saying like it matters, but still it's his money. He signed the contract, but if you want to buy out, that's what you want to do. So you kind of
Well,
lose something and pick it up for cheap from somewhere else.
first of all,
So instead of him getting like 110, he get like I think it was like 80 or 99, 89 of it or something,
I'll
89
say
million
no. I'll
or
say
90
no.
million,
I'll
90,
stay there.
94 million, 96
I'll
million or
stay
something like
there.
that.
I'll stay there. I'll say no.
You're gonna
You
stay
want.
there because you
Here's the
can't get
thing.
the full money back.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You want me gone. I don't want to be gone. Like understand. They want to. They want to trade him. He don't want. He don't want to be gone.
But yeah,
So
he want to
now they're.
play. So now what's going to happen then?
So now you're not going to bench him because he's a
They already
$110
benched him
million
before.
person. But again, you're okay. So you're just gonna. So if I was him, I'd rat out my contract, work on my health, work on my game.
Shit, I am taking that buyout. Go ahead and give me that 96 million.
Nope.
And I lose 14 million. I go to another team for that I want to be at and I can play. I'm going to sign a 2-year contract for 7 million a year, 14 million. There's my money back.
Nah. I'll stay where I'm at. I'll sit on your bench.
No.
Not have to play in the game while I make 35.
And you're not even on the contender. Like they're all trying to rebuild. You ain't gonna win nothing.
While I make 35 million a year.
You're gonna make the same amount of money.
Yeah, but it ain't the same though.
Yeah, but you're actually playing for a team that's actually gonna be playing for something.
But you're pushing back on the ownership. Owners are always screwing these players, man. Portland owner screwed Dame, right? Like again, Dame got screwed. Dame never wanted to go to freaking Milwaukee.
I know
right?
that.
And then so Portland screwed him.
So now he can go wherever he wants now.
And then, but that ain't the point. Then Milwaukee really screwed him. Like this man came back early for you.
He still got paid.
That ain't the point, bro.
Still got paid.
You're missing the point.
I understand. There ain't no loyalty in the game.
At some point, you got enough money, man.
The business ain't loyal to you. You can't be loyal to the business. So what? Here it is.
Dame made almost $400 million in Portland, bro.
And he just made $110 million sitting at home.
They wrong, man. All I'm saying is they wrong.
At home, Mo.
All I'm saying, they wrong, bro.
Dame, you can. Matter of fact, Dame, if you hear this, come on the podcast because you got time.
He's back in Portland.
Come on the podcast. Talk about it. I would like to know your opinion. Like I mean, yes, that's wrong, but he's still getting paid.
He's back in Portland.
You making what?
And they're trying
30, 40 million? 40
million? And they're trying to say that they waived him because he wanted to be back in Portland for his training and back with his kids.
I know he wanted that part. I said he ain't coming back here to play though.
No, he's not coming back here. No, he's definitely not playing here. Fine, he's an idiot if he re-signed with Portland. But I do think it's an opportunity for Dame to go to Miami.
You can't call him an idiot. He ain't gonna come on the show now.
You know what? I'm like Charles Barkley. He ain't got to come on the show at this point. I mean, I'm just calling it like I said. If he come back and sign with Portland, come on, man. I think it's a great opportunity for him to be back and be in Miami. Right? There's no taxes. Now you can take that veterans minimum of $14 million.
Oh, see, now you want to do it for Dame?
But he's getting a full payout. See, you're missing the point.
That's because
you are missing the point,
Phoenix
bro.
had already paying people. That's
my god! But
if Milwaukee was already paying people, Dame wouldn't have got the full buyout.
But that's not Bradley Beal's fault. And Dame got waived.
He should have acted early.
He didn't get bought out. It's a big difference.
He should have got bought out last year. That's his fault. Trying to stay around.
But I think
I'll take all the buyout extra money. Y'all can just sit in my way. 10% of it. Hey, give me the clearance. I'll give you the clearance amount of it. I'll do it.
Oh, here you go with the clearance again.
Bradley Beal gonna be on clearance if he don't take that buyout.
Hey, bro, where your head at, man? I just thought about it.
I was gonna wear it, but I didn't want to support that. That was on my head.
You was pre-gaming with the hat. We probably could have got them on the podcast.
Well, maybe, but for my 4th of July.
Oh man. I just thought about that. You was pre-gaming with the hat. There you go.
It was too hot. It was too hot, so it wasn't gonna work. But shout out KPTV.
But
I don't
yeah,
even know how I
man.
ended up with that.
Dame, I felt bad for him. I'm not like I did feel bad for him. Take the buyout out of the equation. Take the money out of the equation. I just know what he did. He came back early to try and help lift you,
You
right?
should have done that.
And he learned like how he learned he was waived was through ESPN.
No, that's their fault. They're wrong on that part. Yeah, I'm not telling you. I'm not saying it's a good deal. I'm just saying it's a good deal because you're still getting paid. Like I would be pissed and fucked up. I mean, school. Whoa, dude, I just had word right there. I would have been really messed up about it, and went home all angry. And people saw me out the streets. Went home like this, and be like, doing with his one leg and everything. Be like, I'm still about to get paid, and where am I about to go? Because now I get to pick.
Boy, you
Even though that's my
stupid.
hometown. Shout out to Bugs. That's my hometown out that way. But
Nah,
ugh,
but
he went
I
from
tell
he
you,
went from one spot to one spot. He just following me everywhere.
but I tell you what, man, all these scrubs, bro, they making so much money now. Like
Then you call them scrubs.
because someone don't even get in the game,
Dang,
bro.
we be coaching some of these scrubs.
Man,
You
hey, they
gotta coach
making
the
bank.
kids.
Hey, they making bank, bro. Shout out to them, bro. Just throw me a bone. Like, just throw me a bone. That's my only ask.
Be like, whatever team you get on, coach.
but yeah,
Trainer.
hey, throw me a bone.
Where we at? Oh man, all right, man. We're about to get into some of these questions, Mo.
Oh boy, let
So
me
now,
get a drink.
oh shoot. So I'm just asking. Just gonna be asking a few of these questions. I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna start off with a real mellow, laid back question. If you had to wear one outfit for the rest of your life, I already think I know. What would it be?
What you mean by one outfit, bro?
Just one outfit for the rest of your life.
Yeah, jeans and a black t-shirt.
I don't even know why I asked you that. We'd be opposite. You'd have jeans and a black tee. I have gray sweats and a white tee on. That'd be my outfit every day. Actually, for 2 years, that literally was my outfit every day.
You know what I thought?
My kids was like, Dad, we need to get you some new clothes.
I don't think I wore jeans in college at all. I think it was all sweats. But yeah, I think
you know what I call dressing up is putting on jeans. That's like a special occasion.
Oh man, that's a big time deal with
crazy?
us. When you're coaches, that's I mean, shoot, because usually it's shorts.
Man, I remember the days of having to dress up for coaching. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm tired. Man,
I've been
I was
thinking
already
about
sweated out of. You'd be pitted out, sweated out of shirt.
I've been thinking
You
about
pull
bringing
the
that
tie
back.
to the side.
I've been thinking about bringing
What'd
it
you say?
back. Yeah,
What
it's
happened?
crossed my
My
mind a
retirement
couple
papers.
times. I've been thinking about bringing that back. I think we need to actually look good, man.
No, I like the. Yep. No.
You like polos and khakis? You good with that?
Yeah, I'm great with that.
I think one game out the year
Hey,
should wear.
true. You should go hat to the back, backpacks, and t-shirts.
No, I fire myself and I fire you with me. No,
I think that should be the. Hey, you gotta learn how to adapt to. You gotta adapt to the times. You know, that's what's going on now.
I'm aware. I'm aware. I coach against some of those idiots too. Yeah,
that's the new look,
I'm aware.
man. We gotta be the YNs out here.
Nah. You know what? The game may change a little bit. People may change, but you are disrespecting the game when you're out there coaching with a damn backpack on, bro. Like you out there coaching with a backpack on. Everybody see you.
Hey, you don't know what I got in this backpack though.
Man, stop.
All right. If you could swap lives with someone for 24 hours, who would it be and what would you do?
Ooh, that's stiff. That's a good question. Oh man. Dead or alive?
Alive.
Oh, well, thank you for that. I had to ask that question.
Well, I mean, dead or alive. Shoot.
I don't know, man. I like you know, I have a couple. I have a couple, right? If I can't swap lives with God for 24 hours, because I think he'll be the first one I want to swap with, because then while I'm swapped for 24 hours, I'm gonna go change my life. That way, when I go back, it's different. You know, so I'm
Whoa! Just last week you said you wouldn't change nothing in your life.
I'm just saying, like I'll go make some tweaks, bro. I'm not saying I'm gonna change it. Like I'm still gonna be good, but I'm gonna make some tweaks to my future, right? Like not my current life.
So you're gonna be God for 24 hours and mess everybody up
Hey,
because you only focus on your life and God was focused on everybody.
exactly. So I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change it for. I'm gonna
So while
change my
you only
future.
focusing on your life, the whole world about to be a disaster.
Yeah, it's only 24 hours, though. He'll
That's all
bounce
you
back
need.
with it. Yeah, he'll bounce back with it. Yeah, he'll OG. He'll bounce back with it.
Oh,
but I'm just saying, I ain't changing my past life or my current. I'm changing my future. So I'm gonna set it when I'm gonna hit the lottery in like 6 months on a particular day, right? So what's gonna happen is on my birthday.
Now you're changing up stuff.
What's gonna happen on my birthday? I'm gonna go play the lotto.
So
right?
mine too.
And no, I said me. I
It's the same
24 hours
birthday.
for me. I know, but 24 hours for me, not you. Right. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go. So next birthday, I'm turning 42. It's gonna be like I'm already gonna know it, but I gotta add surprise.
Wow.
But you know what? I like take the almighty out of the equation. I think I want to be the president for one day.
If I was president.
And you know what? I want
was president.
I want to put Donald J in my shoes.
Oh, like swap? Like he has to go where you are and you go where he is?
I want
so
his
you're
ass
white,
to
he
go
black?
Make his ass go to work and be a brother for one day.
That would be insane.
Maybe he'll come back a different person.
That would be insane. But he still had a good job though. So he needs to switch with me. He need to really see.
He will still have a good job, but I still don't think he'll want to work. Like you're right. He will have a good job, but I don't think he would want to work, bro. I don't think he would want to work. So I think, and for me, you know, being a president, I don't know. I'll go change the system for the poor in 24 hours.
Then you're gonna have to do a lot of work because they got to vote on that.
Nah. I signed an executive order.
Oh.
Yeah.
He come back the next day and veto that shit.
Yeah.
It's like, sure, good thing that didn't go in yet.
Executive order 24 hours, bro.
Yeah, they wake up and then we unswitch because I picked the same person, just so it can go for 48.
Yeah.
First 48 of us as president.
Yep.
Like the new
what about you, man? Who's on your mind?
Dang, what a swap. That's interesting. I even came with the question. I didn't even think about him.
Exactly.
I ain't never really. Oh, you know who?
Uh-oh.
I just thought about this. I was like, man, you know what?
What you thought about?
Jay-Z, move out the way. And I'm taking that money for 24 hours. And I'm kicking it with Beyonce for 24 hours. And I'm making offshore deposits for myself. So when I wake up the next day back to me, I'm like, dang, good thing I put this money away.
But Jay-Z done been broke, so he gonna know how I feel to be you.
I don't care.
Are you doing it for Beyonce or are you doing it because it's Jay-Z?
I'm doing it for both. Babe. It's for our future. I'm sacrificing my 24 hours of time to be with Beyonce.
I said God and the president. This joker done said Jay-Z, let's make him poor again.
You knew how the struggle was. Man. I just got to see the vision. What he got next?
Let's make him poor again.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's stupid. Well, you stupid. That's move out the way, Jay-Z. I'll see you tomorrow.
Jay-Z, and it said, "What would you do?" And I would Beyonce. I'm just saying.
And that's gonna be a full 24 hours. You ain't even gonna be able to enjoy his riches.
I don't even. That's all I got to say on this show. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh man.
Uh,
Next question.
you're stuck in a sitcom universe. What show are you living in?
Oh man.
Okay, so when I thought of this question,
Old
so when I
school,
thought, no,
old
here it goes. When I thought of this question, you got to think of it once or one show or sitcom you would be in if you were single and now married. Because I have two different types of shows.
Yeah. You know, if I'm single, I'm definitely staying Fresh Prince of Bel Air
Okay.
for sure. Yeah, because he was with the baddies. The baddies, bro. He was with the baddies. But you know what? I don't watch a whole lot of sitcom, but when I do sit down and watch it, My Wife and Kids, that's
Okay.
actually a pretty good sitcom. I like that one, man.
I actually was thinking the same. But
Were you?
yeah, my wife and kids for the family one. But then I thought about it. And I need to be the Huxtables. I need to be I need to be the Cosby Show for the family.
What's your reasoning, man?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think I am animated like Cliff, and just I just think that would be a good setup because you know how we could just do the whole singing and everything. I got all the girls for it, so we could just get up
That's
there and get the whole group going. And you know how then Braylon can like Rudy Huxtable. Actually, you know what? We should just reenact the whole thing.
that's fair.
If I now single in the sitcom, um, I thought about a different world. That was cool.
Yeah.
Thought about Martin.
But Martin wasn't single though.
No, I'm not talking about Martin. I was just gonna be what's his name?
Cole or Tommy?
Tommy, not Cole.
Cole.
I'll be brother man from the fifth floor.
Boy, you stupid, man.
Ooh, let's see. Three's a company.
Yeah.
If I was single, three's a company.
Three's a company. Okay.
Come and knock on my door. Just think of listen to the words. I've been waiting for you.
Boy, you stupid. It's like
It
like
was
that.
his and hers and
Hey,
hers.
Hey, it's like that. It's like that.
Listen
that,
to now that I just think about it, I just circle back to
yeah,
myself. If you listen to the words, what they were doing, wow. What
yeah.
the
They
heck?
yeah. They also banned that damn that Christmas song too. Baby, it's cold outside too. Cause listen to the words.
Wow. But I just realized that that's what was going on Three's Company.
Yeah,
Who would
they
have
want
thought?
to come and knock on
That's
your
a great
door
that's a
all
great
day.
show though. That's what I would be. Yeah. Look how mix it up there.
Oh man, that's a good one. I know you guys trapping Beyonce down.
Okay.
Oh
In
man.
life, okay, would you rather
Yep.
have a rewind button
Yep.
or a pause button in real life?
Oh, pause. On pause. I don't want to rewind because there's been some rewind and
You
stuff. Nah.
just asked God to tweak stuff. So how can
I
you just
said the
rewind
future
it?
though, but you didn't hear me. I said I was doing the future,
Oh,
right? I didn't say nothing about the past, right? Like, see, you missed that part. No, but it's definitely a pause button, bro. Because there's some moments in life where you're just like, I want to pause right here just for a minute. This is one of the coolest things ever.
I thought you were just pausing for like a bad moment, like stuff about to go down. You're like, hold up.
Nah. I
So you
don't put
pause it and you get out and you press play. I'm gonna
So
rewind.
you
I'm
pause, you
rewinding
get
it.
out of your situation,
Yeah,
and
I'm
you go
rewinding
press
it though.
play. Why you rewinding it?
Because if you know you can rewind it, I mean you can go and say whatever and then be like,
See,
shit, we need to get that
see,
off my chest. Bah, 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 bah.
that's the problem right
Rewind.
there.
Girl, you know I love you.
That's the
You
problem.
just got it all off your chest and you can just rewind it and all they heard
Hey,
was, oh, I love you.
but if you can have that pause button like on click, where he put that pause and slap the shit out of Buddy, that'll work too. And then push play.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out if I have enough time to press rewind if I did the same thing. Like you
Yeah,
go,
see.
bam, hold up. You're in the middle
Yeah,
of the
see,
thing.
it won't be fast enough, bro. Like, yeah, you better pause that thing, man.
I still rewinding it.
Yeah. Nope. I'll pause it. That's
Go
that's
to
I don't go backwards, bro. You got to go forward.
All right. Where are we at? Oh, I still got more. I'm gonna do 2 more. If you woke up tomorrow as a cartoon character, who would you be?
Yep. Oh. I don't know. I'll probably have to go back to my old school cartoons, bro.
Okay. Nah,
I
that's the only
used
cartoons I've watched. I don't watch no new school
I used to watch
cartoons.
I used to watch the Flintstones, man.
So you'd be Fred
I'd be
or Barney
I'd be
Rubble.
I'd be for Fred, man. Fred just seems to have
Yabba
it all
Dabba Doo.
figured out. He just seems to have it all figured out,
He
bro.
did not have it figured out. Barney
He
was the one that had
did.
to help him out.
Exactly.
So you want to be
Fred.
Barney?
Hey, no, I want to be Fred because I know I'm gonna mess up. Just keep going.
Hey, did you ever see the episode where they actually smoked weed? That's how they came up with that strain of Fruity Pebbles.
No, I did not.
Oh, yeah.
That was an episode.
That's just a fact. Just dropped the bomb.
Huh.
Anyway,
I used to always watch that though.
I did watch the Flintstones. You know who I would be? Scrooge McDuck. That mug was swimming in money.
You would go back to Scrooge.
He was
Oh man,
he was swimming in money.
There's a few people I'd be too, man. I'd be freaking Inspector
Well,
Gadget as well.
Ooh, Inspector Gadget is a good one too.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah,
Inspector
Yeah.
Gadget. Yeah, I
that's a
know
good one.
all those show songs. Used to watch them all the time. Like a Scooby, obviously. Scooby, I would be.
Oh yeah,
I'm a big Scooby
for
Doo
sure.
fan. The Mystery
Yeah, that's a good
Machine.
one. That is a good one now.
He-Man, actually,
Oh,
was one of my favorite cartoons to watch.
but you know what we have.
And I can't wait for it to come out in 2026.
You know what's funny is a lot of people would have thought we probably both would have said some superhero character and stuff. But I think the only superhero characters I watch, and I was a little bit older when I started watching it, was like Power Rangers. I didn't watch much superheroes.
Yeah,
man.
it was He-Man. He-Man was
it
my
was-
guy.
Yeah, it was Scooby Doo, the Road Runner.
The Roadrunner.
Yeah,
Wile E.
I
Coyote.
like Looney Tunes. I like Looney Tunes. Yeah.
We had who did we have? Oh, my brother and them had like the Ninja Turtles and all that.
Tom and Jerry was one of my favorite too.
Tom and Jerry's good.
Yeah,
Classics.
Tom just the old ones,
Bugs Bunny,
not
Looney
the
Tunes, yeah.
newer model ones.
What else did I have? I had one on. I was about to say. I totally forgot it though.
That's fine. It wasn't important.
Casper.
Oh, that's a
We-
good one.
There was a
Well, sometimes you already
no
cast
Fat
it
Albert,
out.
man. Fat Albert was my show.
Hey.
Every day after school, I'd literally run home.
Well, I think that's, but I also think that's
Oh, look
because
at
you
that.
was a little bit big, though. Keep that in mind, right?
Hey, why you
Like
making fun of
said-
me?
Because you the one said it. I didn't say it.
Hey.
You said it, right?
I
So,
was.
so you had somebody to relate to.
That's how I got skinny running home from school to watch it, and I got fast at the same time because the dogs was
Oh,
chasing me
man.
too. Had a rough life, guys. Had a rough life growing up as a kid.
Oh,
But no,
man.
cartoons was the stuff. They don't watch cartoons like they do now. Now to be okay. She had to make it her parents.
She always do.
She said, "Can I make another appearance on there riding my scooter?" I was like, she went out there. Okay.
We got
She
we
went
got
out-
to get a
she
we
went
got
out
to
there
get a
for 2
headset
seconds.
on her.
She
We
went out
gotta
there.
get a
No, she
headset
goes.
on her.
So when can I be on the show? I said when it's
Oh,
edited.
Oh, tell her we got her. We'll
When
give
it's
her a
edited.
segment.
The
We'll
last
give
thing
her
I
a
need
segment.
is my 9-year-old to be on here talking business because kids have no filter.
I know that. That's why I said we'll give her a
Oh,
segment.
speaking of filters, I forgot I left this out. Oh, I can't believe
What?
I left this out.
What?
Holy heck. All right. So the wife decided to go get her eyebrows tattooed on. Hi, world. She did it. Yep, she did it. And
Wait.
no.
Eyebrows tattooed?
Listen to this. So I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, you about to come back with the one button up, leaning like a cholo. Like, what are you doing? So she came back. I was like, who are you? I said, no. My daughter has to see this. I called. I said, bro, you gotta look at this. Look at these eyes. And she said, "Whoa, is this gonna be like this forever?" Her dad said, "You look mad. What are you mad? What are you mad about?" And she's like, "The lady said it's only gonna be like this because it's swollen. It's gonna change." I said, "I hope your mood changes."
You do know you finna get yelled at after this show,
I do
right?
know, but I can't help it. I had to say something. I totally forgot about it until she came down and made me remember it. Oh my
So
goodness!
she done got them tattoos and then it was swollen.
Oh, her eyes are swollen. Or and then she tried to want to go out yesterday. I was like, "You trying to go out like this?" She was like, "I don't care." I was like, "Oh,
Hey, you should have made her put a hat on like this.
She would have looked. She would look suspicious. Then we had a white lady and a black guy looking suspicious. This is not good. We don't need both.
Hey, they got them headbands that you can put around in the cover up.
She said they're supposed to have. I said, "How long is this supposed to be?" She said, "Up to 6 weeks." I said, "Oh, you should have did this in the winter time." That's what I said.
I would have, yeah, you totally should have did that in the winter time.
I was like, "You said no sun or nothing on it. You should have definitely done this in the winter. You ain't going outside at all."
yeah, we don't get much sunlight in the winter.
Oh my goodness, I can't help
Whatever you do, don't be on no Zoom call with that this week.
it. She's gonna hate me, but I had to do it.
Oh man,
I didn't even need another question.
Yeah, you don't even need to ask that other question because you just topped that one. I don't think we can answer no more questions with that one. Who you cutting this week, bro? I'm letting you cut first.
Oh man.
Who you cutting?
Shoot. I don't know. I ain't really got. I ain't
What?
nobody to cut.
No one pissed
I
you off on 4th of
was.
July?
I was. Yeah, I had a neighbor. You know, there's always one.
Always.
But nah. Oh, she's gonna
No,
show
you ain't
her
gonna
eyes?
cut him?
Oh, I thought she was gonna come out to show you her eyes for real. I
I
thought Mama was coming down to show her eyes off.
Tell her to come show the camera
Come here, Bray.
crew.
Come here. You got to tell about your mama's
Tell hey, give Braden the headphones for 1 minute. Give her the headphones for 1 minute.
Come on.
Give her the headphones.
Oh, she doesn't want to get yelled at.
Oh, tell her I needed 2 minutes of her time.
You got come on, we only got a minute on. Come over.
Tell her we got 1 minute. Give me 1 minute.
Come on, hurry up. Now she wants to do chores all of a sudden. I got chores to finish.
Let her go do her chores.
You got an excuse. Your dad is telling you to come here. Yeah, you got to talk. Come on.
I need 1 minute. Tell her I need 1 minute.
Braylon, come here. You say you wanted to be on. Here's your time.
I didn't feel like that.
Oh, you wanted to be dressed up?
Oh,
Sorry.
dang.
She didn't want to be on like that, she said.
I wanted, well, she don't want to snitch on her mom. It happens. I get
No,
it.
she said, no, honestly, I just didn't want to be on like this. I was like, what would you? I got to go get dressed up.
She got a dress. I ain't mad at her.
Well, that ain't happening right now. So maybe.
So you ain't cutting nobody this week?
Just cut my daughter.
Oh, my God. Don't cut.
I'm just messing.
Dang, she got cut.
Now you got more chores.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna pre-cut somebody.
Whoa. How are you pre-cutting?
You finna find out.
Oh, me for not upgrading?
Nah.
Oh,
You know what? I should have cut y'all asses because we go to LA in a week, right? And I want to call out. It's $100 to upgrade to first class, right?
That's a lot of money.
So I text the group. I'm like, hey man, look, my big ass, you guys got me a coach. Let's upgrade. 2 out of the 4 wrote. The other 2 ain't say nothing. Then you got the other one right, talking about that's my drinking money. So look like my big ass is in coach this week.
Hey, you can still upgrade. Can I just sit in the back?
No, it has to be all of us.
See, if they had clearance, we all could have moved together.
I just had I just had a whole week of really it was relaxing week, right? Like I worked, I hung out at home, I played my video games, it was just a really relaxing week. I'm gonna go on and pre-cut the referees for July, so I ain't got to cut them every week.
Oh wow.
You know, as we crank up as we finish the season, I'm just gonna go on and
My
pre-cut
blood
them.
pressure has been low.
Yeah, they asses is cut. Mine's has been normal. But I'm just gonna go on and cut their asses before I even get to LA on Friday. I'm gonna go on and pre-cut them so I won't get mad over the weekend. That's gonna be the key.
Guess what, world? I won't be getting mad this weekend. That's gonna be the great thing.
So I won't be mad. I'm gonna be chill, right? Like they cut anyways.
I'm gonna be protesting. That's what I'll spend my time protesting.
Hey, get some clips. Get some clips.
Go in there and give me some shoes.
Get some clips before you do it, bro.
Ah!
Get some clips before you do it.
What is this?
All right. We about to get out of here, chat. But before we get out of here, really quick,
Say hi.
I want to show you guys how Flowers looking. Can y'all see my screen?
Oh, there he is.
Oh yeah, Cowboy Mo was looking fly
There's
this
Cool Mo
weekend.
D. Cool Mo D. How you like me now?
I want to thank my people from Mexico that sold me them boots
Uh-oh.
and that hat.
He gonna get
Paco, I appreciate you, buddy.
Why is his name Paco?
All on named Paco to me, bro.
I did have a friend in college, Paco.
But I appreciate him. But man, I had them boots and that hat on with my Corona.
His boots never hit the ground. His boots never hit the ground. He never danced to it.
Point. You know what? They don't play boots hit the ground and dang on at the country rodeo.
Oh, because it's fake country?
It is fake country. Hey, Bree. It is fake country.
Bray.
Hi. Tell I wanted 1 minute of her time, but that's okay.
No.
Oh, no. All right. We want to thank y'all
bro.
for listening in. Another night tonight on the podcast. Please listen, like, share, and support. Before we get out of here, as my daughter's giving thumbs up. Little drink.
Cheers, man. Cheers.
Hey, we're almost to 50.
We're almost to 50. We get to 50. We throwing a party.
Yeah, I just want to bypass 50 and get to 100. That'd be great.
We just can't be live, but we throwing a party. All right, guys. Have a good day.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all again for listening in. Y'all have a great night.